Let's start with the sad news. Housing 2024 would not be possible without what Sir Howard has done for our city. May he rest in peace. I only have one word to describe Sir Howard, legend, and this small tribute in his honour. And in other sad news, I'd like also pay tribute to Dutchie, a dear friend of the canine variety who was a good friend to Sarah. She is a friend from the LGBTQIA+ travelling community. Dutchie, a good friend to us all, and is now without suffering or pain, something such a kind animal did not deserve. May we also pay tribute to him, and may he rest in peace. Now, good afternoon. I'd now officially like to start my speech by wishing you a happier Gypsy, Roma and Traveller History Month, Happy Pride Month, and happy 8 years of independence to Iceland, which was celebrated 17th of June 2024. I'm Jon Thorbjorn Alansberg W. McBurn J. Thor MacB for short. I want to talk to you about something very dear to my heart as an asexual, non-binary person from the Irish travelling community who can also trace my Icelandic roots back to the Viking period with pervasive developmental disorder, not other specified, PDD knows for short, and ADHD. My father is also autistic. We try our best to engage with the system, communicate constructively with the system, but we often face barriers and stigma. Last year, one spoke at the conference about stigma, especially stigma received just by living in social housing. This year, one talk about neurodiversity and hopefully give you the tools to help assist and create positive housing experience for neurodiverse people and also people who may feel they have complex disabilities. I myself have been seen as problematic by my provider and have been given warning that don't take into account me or my father's autism. I have had police knock on my door and not tell the truth, that it was clearly malicious calls, and instead accused my family of domestic abuse and said they talk loudly at each other, and accused the family of all being autistic when my mum is the most neurotypical person in the world. She is in the audience. Give us a wave, Mum, and my neurodiverse friend Debs and her support worker Leslie. Give us a wave. Tanaka, my support worker, my boss. He is in the audience. Give us a wave. Tanaka, I'm autistic, different, not less. I'd also like to talk to you about an important issue affecting the neurodiverse community this year. Last year was a leap year, and universal credit are not paying an extra week, and by law landlords are allowed to charge an extra week. Me personally have been charged an extra 2 weeks or 2 months because of an admin error at my provider. This is because despite me checking in March with the furnished tenancy department of my provider, this is due to me not having access to the money advice team or customer finance, due to putting my trust in one of the staff members to possibly fix all my issues with the provider, or just to feel heard by my provider. They wrote me a letter to withdraw support. The provider didn't email me till the 2nd of April 2024, and we assumed this was automated as it had my middle name on it. For your information, my middle name is Paddy, after my Irish granddad. My appointee then updated just 6 days later on the 8th of April 2024, and universal credit didn't pay my provider for the month of April. My provider is not legally allowed to charge more than once a week's rent. This will be investigated thoroughly. I have even lived in independent living provided by social care, but had a terrible experience with my autism and neighbours and caused the COVID global pandemic. Was on one of the last but important mentions is Karen and Vinny Ryan, who are superstars of the autistic community. They ran stepping stones across the spectrum, which provided hubs and clubs which sadly had to close, but we still have the weekly radio show on All FM 96.9, the real voice of Manchester, stepping stones across the airways. As you can see, I have been on the show with my friend Debs, who is in the audience. Give us another wave, Debs. Sadly, they never got an OB but did go to the Queen's Garden Party. It is such a great loss to the community, and we need more services like what Karen and Vinny and Stepping Stones across the spectrum provided to us. Thanks to Gudrun Stella Augustdottir and Gunnar Thor Hermansson for providing graphics for this presentation. They are both from the neurodiverse community. And thank you to the panel for a fantastic planning call despite my problems with my 12-year-old MacBook. And thanks for working round the BT engineer appointment for Full Fiber 900, which happened on the 21st of June 2024 at around 1 o'clock. With an amazing engineer from Kelly Group called Chris, who installed BT fiber to the property equivalent to the speeds expected of the new 900 Mbps broadband. Thank you for being a fantastic audience listening to my speech. And once again, I wish you all a happier Gypsy, Roma and Traveller History Month, a happy Pride Month, and happy 8 years of independence for Iceland, which was celebrated 17th of June 2024. Congratulations to Cheddletown women on winning the league and being promoted to the FA Women's National League North. Congratulations to Hazel Grove FC on winning their league. I finish with a story about when Queen's Bredbury FC won the cup, and I was like one of the team got a medal off the goalkeeper. I didn't feel autistic or neurodiverse for that whole evening. Were different, not less. Congratulations to Jack Mac for saving my life and letting me form the Jack Mac Ultras and find my place at Cheddletown. And big shout out to PRS Home Improvements, the best true thing, and home improvements in the Northwest. No job too big or small, and hope you have an amazing and fulfilling housing 2024. And you remember the speech I've been Jon Thorb John QBCTFC Alansburg W McBurn J Thor Mac B for short, and thanks for having me at Housing 2024 conference and allowing me to make this important speech. And the full speech is available on my YouTube and TikTok after my speech, with a short delay while my support worker prepares it with voiceover to protect my identity. To at JackmacUltras TikTok, I didn't want to have too much to read and fail on making a successful speech to conference. This includes key facts on my housing situation. Thank you and goodbye, or as we say on Radio 73s, or over and out.